following video is not a polished episode. It is purely the highlights from a live stream investigation. These videos are designed to show you some unique places, give you the history, and give you any happenings that we might have had. Are they paranormal? I'll let you decide.
Kilmore was found in 1837 by a gentleman called Charles Bonney. He was Irish, and he came and settled here, and obviously it was not as it looks now. It was like a lot of the pastoral land, and so he actually was a sheep farmer, and not long after him came William Rutledge, who actually basically kind of settled Kilmore, and he called Kilmore, from where he came from in Ireland, was called Great Churches, so hence Kilmore being named Kilmore for that. And I guess, and that's when there was quite a large Irish population that followed because of the pastoral land where it was, and yeah, so we had a lot of farmers and things like that come here. And I guess what changed Kilmore was the discovery of gold.
Yeah.
So the discovery of gold, kind of the first was in around 1850, and then it was 51, and then 60, and then 64. So it kind of, and that obviously changed the population of Kilmore totally because of the gold fields. And then, hence the gold fields, they needed a prison because it's obviously, it brought quite a change to the area. There was obviously a lot of crime. So, but Kilmore Jail was a little bit different in the sense of it was a jail from 1859 to 1883. So then it lay dormant for 8 years, and then it became a butter factory. So it was actually a butter factory longer than what it was a prison. Yeah. So you can kind of see where the prison ends and the butter factory. So anything that's red brick would be what the butter factory built on to the prison. So this would have been the cells here.
Right.
I guess when filming later and taking photos and things like that, there would have actually been a gangway, kind of all gangway all the way around there. So people do and have seen things up there. So keep that in mind if you're in areas and you do hear things on roofs. Obviously there are possums here as well. Yeah. So interesting fun fact, there are several doors, that being one of them, that have actually come from Pentridge Prison, which is another prison here in Coburg. And interesting enough, the gentleman that built built Kilmore actually built Pentridge Prison as well as Castlemaine Prison, and also built Parliament House as well. So that's cool. But I think, as Alle said, about 5 doors came from Pentridge. Yep. So through there is one of the cells, which would have, we're lucky enough that there still is a cell as it is. There are mannequins, so don't get it right. There is a mannequin in there, and there are a couple of mannequins in that area. So.
Right.
It's got to be a mannequin though.
It has to be, doesn't it?
So it'll be...
Wow, they're narrow, aren't they?
So small.
You wouldn't be able to get Cagamy in here.
They would have had a lot of, they might have had...
Oh my God. Can you imagine being locked in this thing?
Spider webs. Alright, we'll see you later.
They're not there anymore. There used to be 2 cells that were actually on outside in the top left-hand corner. Where the cafe is, had nothing to do with the prison. They had, so their entry and exit point was on the street. And so it would be if someone was picked up on the goldfield, say at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and they were put in there, and basically the divisional wagon would come through and got them the next day. But yet, they wouldn't have been attended to, so they wouldn't have been given food or anything like that. So it was, purely that. It was like a holding prison. Probably the most significant person that was here in 1866 was Red Kelly. So Ned Kelly's dad did serve some time here. He had stolen a cowhide because the family was starving. Unfortunately, Red was caught with the cowhide, so he couldn't afford the fine. So he came and did, I think, about 7 months here.
No, I think it was
4,
like close to 4
months. But unfortunately, he was unwell when he left here, and that's what they were kind of saying may have led to Ned having disrespect for police, because Ned would have only been 12, and back then he would have had to have gone through and identified his father's body and everything like that. And they were saying he was obviously poorly treated by the police, and that's kind of when he learnt to disrespect authority because of how he was treated. So Ned was never kept here. Yes, it is kind of Callie country, but he wasn't kept here. So yeah. Bushranger Lowry, who did run with the Kellys, did come and through. He was one of the most. He actually escaped from here and was never found. So,
Right.
Was this the gate that you see from the front?
Yeah, so that's the gate. So when you guys film stuff, open that. In here. And if you want to do some fun things, you can kind of like a little trapdoor scene here.
It's like Wizard of Oz.
So yeah, you can do that. So yeah, in there,
that would have been the turnkey quarters room. So he would have been in there with his keys, and obviously came out and let people in and out the jail. So
that would have been when it was a prison. Again, you're more than welcome to go in. That would have been the hospital. So imagine that room split in half. They would not have had a nurse or anything like that. It would have been nursing staffs coming from Kilmore Hospital, just I guess calling in and caring in that. There were females that were kept in this prison, but more so not for breaking the law in any way or form. If say husband went off to the goldfield, was killed on the goldfield, and had no way, then mum kind of had no way of caring for the family, unfortunately. She would have been considered destitute and would have been ended up in a place unfortunately here. So, so that would have been the hospital, and that would have been split in half for males and females too.
Oh,
wow!
But I guess this is the other thing too. Here with the layers is once a month there used to be antique auctions. So there is some furniture like this stuff that has been left behind.
Yeah.
So that's where you get interesting layers of activity, because it's obviously not just what the jail brings, but also what kind of comes with the furniture. So
isn't it?
mirrors are interesting in both this area and the hospital.
What was this room called, sorry?
So this would have actually been, we call this the night room. It actually would have been a thoroughfare.
So imagine no roof.
It would have had no roof. But when the butter factory took it on, this would have been like their meeting room, their lunch room, things like that. So, but we get some really cool activity in here.
But the furniture that's
that would have been from
the auction, which is very old. And that's obviously a very old pool table.
This is massive.
It's massive, yeah.
And just
have some strength.
interesting thing to listen out for later is that there are 2 pool cues over here. So to be listening for little things like that, because we do have friends that like to play.
Should I tell them the awful joke I made earlier?
How's that?
Oh, yes, go on.
I can't remember how I started it, but I said, how was it that I worded that? I said something like, this jail that we're going to later. You know what? I heard that when they sent the prisoners there, it just made them want to kill more.
Yeah.
And I just looked at him going, we thought...
And then say Peter Kilmore and Kilmore.
I'm going to do that.
Please don't encourage him.
So that would have been the water source for the jail. So the well actually would have been in there where the fountain is.
Right.
Here would have been back in like the prison time would have been like a big wool shed, like a sorting shed. Because that was the other thing. The prison wasn't a hard labourers prison, so it would have mainly been like grading sheep wool and things like that. So again, back in the prison time, this would have been the laundry area.
Any of the mannequins as well, they're actually like true, I guess, period
Costumes.
Yeah. YouTube later because because of the heavy rain, they've actually had.
He looks like he's asleep on duty.
So yeah, these are actually authentic. This poor guy needs to have his thing dry cleaned because he's sort of so yeah. These would have been Well, one, it was the laundry for a little while, and then actually this would have been the staff's quarters. So they would have been in here. So it's now that's a cell door, for an original cell door from Kilmore, and this cell one would have been a cell door from Pentridge.
Right.
Yeah. Wow. This is Mary Kelly's, Alan Kelly's dress. Ned's mum.
What, her real one or just
Yeah.
a... Oh,
So
okay.
I don't know where. I don't know how Jeremy finds. So he obviously likes prison paraphernalia. So he must go in pursuit of different things because he's got like death masks from Pentridge and things like that, which is what he wants to put in that little gift shop area that we come from. Yeah. So this would have been back
The
in
labour
the
yard,
labour yard when it was a prison, but obviously just imagine it with no roof on. And again, like it gets so hot and cold in Kilmore, so you could imagine it would be not nice. But as we said, we did say the labour wasn't hard per se, but I don't know if I want to be sorting wool. Yeah, we often say to people, it's a little jail, it's not like your Geelong jail or probably your jail.
Yeah.
But she can pack a punch and we have some fun here. It's important that places like this are still, kind of kept alive because you don't want to get to a point where that is all we do.
Yeah.
Is go and Google on the internet where you do virtual reality tours, and it's a vital part of history.
Yeah.
And so many people, like I don't know how many people say, I never knew Kilmore had a jail. Especially like when we do the markets, it's like, there's a jail in Kilmore. It's like, yeah.
So do you have a record of how many might have died here?
No,
Not
not deaths.
So,
no.
yeah.
And I guess the one that we kind of do know of in the laundry
Yeah.
area. So
Alright.
in the well, so there was an altercation in that laundry area, that bottom room. He was burnt with boiling water. Yeah, and jumped and he ran out of that laundry area to where we showed you the well, obviously jumped in the well. That is the only death that we do know of.
All right.
You'll have psychics, we've had psychics that have come through that have said, I sense people that have been hung here.
Yeah.
But as we said, at this point in time,
There's no
it's just
history
hearsay
record.
because there's no way of proving it. And we say to them, if that's what you feel, that's fine. That's your thing. It's not our thing, you know.
It's just you need the evidence, keep it factual. Yeah. Well, I can't stop because I'm doing the thing. All right, well, here we are tonight at Kilmore Gaol. So now this is somewhere I have always wanted to do. I've never been this way, and finally I get to actually investigate here. And before we go in, it may not look like a jail behind us, obviously, because it looks like a church. That could be a bit confusing for you. But I'm going to bring one of the ladies, lovely ladies that's organised this to happen. And she's going to tell you a little bit. So I want to introduce you to Jacquie. So if you want to come on in. Thank you so much for doing
it's our
this
pleasure.
for us. It's absolutely marvellous. So how long have you been here?
Alle and I have investigated here for about 9 years.
All right.
Yeah,
so you know it back to front.
Yeah. So originally it was just the jail, but then we were able to investigate the beautiful church as well.
Yeah.
So, which is directly behind the jail. So we're
And this is the thing, because I've said Kilmore Gaol, and behind us we have a church. So what is the relevance of the church?
There's actually
just happens to be
here.
Oh, okay.
So the jail was built first, and the church not long after. But actually, they had prison escapes while they were building the church, which was quite hilarious. So, the jail being in like 1860s, 1870s, and this was maybe about 5 years later. So, but they were never related or anything like that. It was a Presbyterian church. Yep. So it's but it's beautiful. We love it.
So we're going to go and investigate. We're just going to take you into one of my favourite rooms because it's you're going to love this. You're going to love this room. Then we're going to go in there. But we'll show you just as we go through some of the little bits and pieces. Before we go there, what sort of things have you had happen here yourself?
Look, we have so much different activity here. So it's the room that you love. We get lots of activity. We get lots of activity in there. So whether it be a child can be in that room, so we can have them playing under the pool table. We also have, like, through that area was like a thoroughfare, so we have like walkthroughs. We've had shadows captured along that wall, walking along that wall. So it's a pretty cool space, that room.
What's your most outstanding experience here?
Here would have to be a shadow figure that we've seen, and the amazing light anomalies. We get crazy light anomalies here, which is really cool. Yeah.
Excellent.
But yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to go and find out, and we're going to go and look, and we're going to go to this favourite room of mine and show it to you. So if you want to come this way.
Oh, wait a minute.
If I go this way, no hands. What does that mean, Carrie?
What does that mean? It means I'm not filming.
What does it mean when we don't have any hands?
Well, we do have
Well, we do have hands. We're just not using our hands. So when we don't have our hands full of camera, but you're still actually watching us, it usually means somebody else is doing the filming.
It does. Can we guess, guys?
Who do you think it could be?
Well, I absolutely love this room.
So, how cool is it? Apart from the animal heads. How cool is this room? So we're all set up here with the equipment.
Shall I take the cameras and introduce them to the camera guy to start off with?
Camera guys.
Camera guys.
All right.
So the camera guy tonight was, drum roll,
They got it right.
woo! And the lighting tonight was Amy.
Hi everyone. It's been a minute.
So,
But you guessed
Can we do
that.
this?
oh, you look like professionals.
Sorry, we left Amy out there.
Yeah, I was just standing.
Well, I think we just had the tripwire go off then.
Amy, do you want to explain what this is?
This cool Christmas light looking thing down the middle of the table, it's called a tripwire. It's basically an EMF detector. So if something goes near it that disturbs it, the lights are going to change, and it's kind of cool because you can see, you know, if something's centered up here in the middle or down there, you can lay it down the hallway and you might see something travel along. Hypothetically, if say a spirit were to walk down the hallway past it, you might actually see it travel via the light. And then there's another one back left of the table, a pink thing there. It's a little lantern again. It's kind of like a REM pod, but it's an EMF version, so it'll light up and sound if that has any EMF mess with it.
During the butter factory days, I think they said this would have been where they would have had their meals and things like that, from memory, from our tour today. During the prison, this would have been a yard or part of the yard, so this would have had no roof on top of it.
Footsteps.
Wait, I hear
Footsteps. Who could it be?
A ghost!
With American accent.
I know, it's crazy. You come to Kilmore Jail and you find an American ghost. It's the strangest.
I know.
If there is anybody here tonight, all of this stuff, I'm sure you know what some of it is because it would have been used here before. Some of it might be new. There's pretty lights going down the table there. If you go close to those, you might be able to light them up. Sorry, that just tagging the voice there.
That will.
Is it?
Yeah, that could be people outside.
All right, so we're discounting the voices at the moment because somebody might be outside.
You could maybe use a spirit box or something.
Yeah.
We could. I didn't bring mine over. Do you
I've
have
got
one?
mine.
You got
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do an ecstasy.
Do you want to do an Estes?
Yeah, let's sit and do an Estes.
All right. All right. Who wants to go on the headphones?
You want to go?
No, you go.
We're looking at you.
You're an honorary guest.
Yes.
You-
I'll go on the headphones.
We're guests on Haunted Horizons, but we're regular guests, so.
You used
Ooh,
that one
I just
in
heard-
Crescent.
I actually heard.
I did, yes.
You alright with that one?
Yes.
Oh.
I like the spirit box. This is also the same one from the old Licking County Jail years ago,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
It is.
And it said,
Let me adjust these. My head's too long.
Okay, so Ryan's setting himself up down there.
Mine is smelly.
Ryan's
Okay,
very
we're
smelly.
ready to go.
Yeah, he can't hear us.
Are you ready?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
ready to
good.
go.
We're good.
I'll start listening now.
The headphones.
Alright.
Alright, so the gentleman at the end of the table, his name's Ryan.
Behind you.
Behind who?
Who's behind us?
If you got behind that man sitting on the chair, maybe you can mess with those lights on the table. They won't hurt you.
You were having a little play with them earlier.
Also, just so you know, my name's Amy. We've got Jared, Cag.
Ladies.
Ladies, yeah.
Oh, well, except me.
4.
He was a lady.
Is it because I've got long hair, maybe? Or?
Possibly.
That's alright.
You're a bit of a girl.
Okay, I'll be one of the girls tonight.
Yeah, ladies. Okay.
That's funny.
Guns.
Oh, there are actually guns on the wall over there.
Yep.
So there's those just over there, guys,
Yeah.
they're guns.
Rifles.
A man, one of them.
Oh!
They're correcting themselves. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, unless
Technically, there's two.
it's talking about Ryan
Oh.
and you're still a lady.
30.
Is that how many people are here?
Died standing up.
That's interesting.
Were you fighting? Were you in a battle? Can I ask how you passed? Do you remember?
Did someone whistle? No, we haven't.
Don't fire.
Oh,
Don't fire. And somebody pointing a gun at you.
Is this to do with the crime you were charged with?
Little ghost.
Do you see that?
That's
Yeah.
so weird. Little ghost as the light goes up.
Yeah.
our little ghost. We do. It sounds weird, but we do have kids here.
Diseased. Maybe that's how they passed Alison disease.
Okay. There would have been lots of disease around then.
Also, the hospital is next door.
It is, yes.
Oh, it is.
Wall here.
Just behind that wall, just behind there, is
Yeah.
the hospital.
We've got the hospital, haven't we?
Did you spend time in the hospital? How much time did you spend there?
He was shot.
Oh,
There was a lot of shooting as well, isn't there?
yeah.
Can we have his name?
Hear the rain coming down now, guys.
Who was shot?
Then died.
Men died? Or then died?
Then died.
Then died.
Imposter.
Are you talking about one of us or somebody else?
Sin.
What was the sin?
All right, so everybody can hear. Everybody can hear him loud and clear.
7.
7.
Isn't there
Oh,
seven
no.
sins?
No, Flux went no.
Isn't there seven deadly sins?
I thought it was 7 deadly sins.
7 deadly sins.
Yep.
I don't know. That's all I know.
Which sin are you particularly?
It's a sin.
Oh,
Other sin.
it's a sin.
Which? What's the sin? What's your sin?
Is it your sin that you committed?
Please sit.
No?
Okay.
Amy?
Well, I'm filming. It's a bit difficult for me to say.
Do you want to stop for a bit?
No, it's okay. It's all good. I can.
Where are we?
Except you.
Except you.
Except you.
Oh, okay.
Here we go again.
Here we go.
There we go. Another gel that doesn't like me.
This one's actually really good.
He died.
Who died?
Wow, that rain's coming down.
The back.
Back.
Right.
What are we looking for?
He's dead or he died.
He's dead or he died, as you
Wow, that's loud.
That is loud.
Can you hear the rain?
So Amish just said, can you hear the rain?
What? No.
And he just said,
No.
what? No. Far out, that's pretty cool.
It's probably like, why do you keep asking about rain?
When he doesn't.
Be careful.
Far out.
1850.
1815 or 50? 1850. Okay, even I can't hear.
Near that triangle, can you maybe make that light down there go off? Somebody did earlier. What's the other's name?
Fat. Sounded like someone said fat.
No, that's just rude.
Was that you or me?
It's me, probably.
That's a bit rude.
Depends who you call them fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you said.
Because, yeah.
Who's fat?
Can you tell us who?
Is it this lady?
Is it me?
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that was.
There's something down there.
It sounded like something being thrown then.
Yeah.
That did not sound like rain, that one.
That's a totally different sound. Sound like a stone.
What was the sound in here just now?
Oh, there's a drip coming through here. There's a
there's
drip.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that wasn't a drip.
That wasn't straight, that was a
hard.
heavy.
Yeah.
Something hard.
Might be a different noise.
There's somebody in the room next.
Can't stand.
What's that one?
Can or can't stand, I would say. Is that something to you?
Can't stand what?
Well, he got up. And he's like,
Oh, you can't stand.
Yeah,
I'm sitting
where were
down.
you sitting?
They do what?
Factory.
Oh,
This was a butter factory.
Was a butter
what did they
factory.
make in the factory?
Is that where you're from? The butter factory? Not the jail? Did you work here when it was a factory?
This actually operated for a butter factory longer than a jail.
It was.
Yeah.
Moron.
They must definitely be talking about me then.
Well, because they said can't stand.
Oh, sorry.
They said can't stand.
What's the relevance of 30?
I think that might just be a very heavy drip. With you.
Yeah, sounds like it's too often now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My legs are too short.
These are very big chairs, aren't they? Look at your little legs.
I think mine is that tall.
Yeah, you put a short chair.
What are you doing?
Sorry. wait.
We're comparing the height of our
Oh, stop
chairs.
that.
Stop
Sorry.
that, you're being silly, Alison.
Oh, you didn't stop that.
That was funny.
I stopped. Sorry. I'm sure you must have had a sense of humour when you were alive.
Doesn't sound like it.
Chase them.
We were told that an antique store once operated out of here. Can you tell us anything?
Stand up.
Tell us anything about that?
But maybe he means. Maybe you're supposed to stand up when you ask the question. You know how in a room you stand up and ask the question, and then you'd sit down.
What do you remember?
No.
Okay.
No, that's not right.
That's not right. It was
Am I supposed to sit? Is this better?
Women.
Women stand up.
Women stand up.
It's like we're playing
This is like a game.
like Simon Says or something.
It's like a child, isn't it? Is this
He
what-
should.
He should stand up too. Alright, Mark.
Okay, does that mean we can sit?
We're all standing now.
I think the orange light went in here. What's the orange on the bottom?
Vibration.
Vibrations.
Oh, where was it?
Oh.
Touch the ball.
Oh,
Touch the
Do we have
ball.
capitals over here? Yeah,
Well,
we do.
can you, if you want to touch the ball,
can you find the ball?
Over here.
We'll show you where it is and we'll
Yeah, actually
go.
go touch it, Jared, and maybe show them because.
Water.
Yeah, we're hearing water dripping.
You can touch the ball now.
Water.
Water.
Play.
What do you like to play? We've got Charles here now.
Trina said it's like a 5-year-old changing the rules to suit themselves.
Yeah.
It is a bit like that, isn't it?
Stand up, sit down.
I just thought I heard something then. Is that it?
There was a lot of wind just picked up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like a...
Good one.
that's all right,
Oh
Danny.
my God,
No
my
problem.
legs, if there is, where would it come from? Because I am absolutely frigid suddenly around my legs here.
Yeah, that's what I've had as well.
Yeah, you had the same.
Something about
Yeah.
something about the girls.
The girls
Yeah,
are
you're
told.
messing with the girls'
Yeah, seriously, I can still...
There we go.
Your legs are the same.
It's from
My
my
legs are very
knees.
pain right now.
It's over here though.
Mine has been.
Watch out, they're listening.
Can I put the capsule under because the girls said that that's something that the kids like to play with under the table, so
Yeah, under there, Jared.
I'll get under there.
Was there ever a school here? No,
What did that say?
there wasn't, but they did have.
David. It's just said David. The obelisk.
Okay.
You do?
Is your name David?
Want to come under here and play with me?
Jared's under the table to play.
Jared's under the table, guys.
I don't care.
Oh!
Okay, Jared.
He doesn't want to play with you, Jared.
Oh
Do you like the big girls?
I'm moving the catwalk here.
They're awesome.
Oh,
They're awesome. Oh, thank you. The big girls.
Jared, not so much. Sorry, Kag, I'll get out because that's probably.
No, it's all good.
No,
You
you said-
can stay there. That's hilarious.
How come you like hanging under the table?
I'm getting a bit cold again.
It's
Well,
time.
I'm not. My legs are
It's time.
fine.
It's time. What's it time
Mine
for?
is like not quite cold. It's cold, but like pins and needly cold.
I just can't believe I'm filming underneath the table.
I can't believe I'm under here.
Shall we stop him? It's going to cut.
I think he's getting a bit agitated.
Yes.
Is that a bad thing? As in,
That's weird. I thought I just heard a woman say Jared.
oh,
And then the woman said permission to get up.
Oh,
Okay.
they give you
Jared
permission
can
to
get
get up.
Okay,
How cool is that?
Oh,
that's interesting.
what do you say?
Thank you.
Like in a question form, rather. It was like permission to get up.
Thank you.
Can I just move this?
Oh,
Oh. Hello.
I got it. It says
Lights.
Halo.
Halo.
interesting. These just said lights when they just went off.
Oh, nice. I wonder just put this in the shed.
That's just Amy.
I think if I'm too close to Alison for K2 because the mobile phones will set it off,
I
unfortunately.
gotta take a break for a second.
All
No,
right.
that's cool.
That was good. That was really good.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was so weird.
I think you should watch that one back
Yeah.
later, and
Okay.
I think you'll be surprised how weird that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Good. It was. It
Okay.
just got to the end there. I started not being able to make it out what they were saying. It's just like
It's too long.
Yeah,
it's rattling my
No, that was really good.
So
That it was awesome.
was it good?
Yeah. A nice figure in the corner.
See if it's quiet. All right, so there's anybody out there who wants to follow us in here? What if there's anybody in here? Is that you? Okay. the little box on the floor there with a little orange light on it. Maybe you can put your voice on that, and then we can listen back and see if you said anything. So we've told you our names. If possible, you can tell us your name. Tag card.
There's an animal on the wall up here. What is that?
We're just going to listen back.
There's an animal on the wall up here. What is that?
What was that?
Oh, there's music at that point. None of us heard that. It's like somebody's going.
Yeah.
Feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's like somebody's
That's weird.
In fact, that first. There. What?
It's the antelope.
It's the antelope. It's answering. The antelope's answering.
I don't know,
You
maybe.
never know. Hey, you never know.
Do we know what noise antelopes make?
I'm going to ask the American that question. Is that an American
Isn't
animal?
that an American animal?
I don't think we have antelopes in America.
What does deer do
That's
then?
a-
What does
that's-
deer do then?
Deer?
Yeah. Do they make noise?
They do, but they're very annoying when they do make noise.
Right.
They're like wah.
You
Right.
missed that. Hang on.
You gotta do that again.
Wait. Wah. That's not even what it was. Wah.
It's almost like goats or something.
Do you know what? I thought I was in the woods and there was a deer around. Oh my gosh.
It was so realistic.
It is, yeah.
So,
That might be a mating call though.
Okay, so Danny said that they grunt.
They grunt.
Actually, no, Polly said. I'm going with Polly here. Polly said that our deer snort.
They do snort.
Like that.
But there was one time I was in the woods because my dad wanted to take me hunting, and a deer walked up to me and it like stuck its tongue out and made that noise, like screamed, like wah.
Well, I'm not surprised if somebody came to me with a gun. I think I would scream as well, even if I was a deer.
Well, that deer, he was kind of sad. It was like I went hunting, and I don't think I could actually kill a deer because I don't like hurting animals. But anyway, even if I was an avid deer hunter, I don't think I would have shot that deer because I just felt sad for it. It was like cross-eyed and only had one horn, and its tongue was hanging out.
This EVP session really took a turn here.
Let's listen to that back.
It was cross-eyed.
okay. Did you hear that, guys, by the way? I'll just take that back.
Animal on the wall up here. What is that?
It's like a... I swear.
It's okay.
I would be very tempted to stay in here, actually.
It's a pretty cool room. But I do think we should need to do... Oh, hello.
Now we're on our own. Things seem to be arcing up a bit.
Noise at the back.
Oh, if there's anybody here, actually creepy now, they've gone in there. Don't you think?
It's pretty cool though.
Well, what if one of us... Hello. Isn't it funny how it's all going off now that they've gone? Just tag people talking outside, but it's... Because we've been left on our own here. Oh, EDI. Oh, it's all going off. Alright, so we've got the EDI.
And the flux.
And the flux. Are you happy if we stay in here?
That's me, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, air pressure.
What's that?
I don't know.
To the side of you.
Don't know what that was. Oh, EDI again.
EDI again? Which one is it this time?
Air pressure.
Are you happy the others have gone?
Air pressure.
The fuck is that next to us? I daren't turn round. You heard that, didn't you? You did hear that.
I did hear that. Okay.
That sounded like something coming through this doorway then.
I mean, it is a bit crackly underfoot, but I mean...
But we're not moving our feet.
Not moving feet. I've only got one foot on the floor because the other foot doesn't reach the floor because I'm sitting on this really high seat.
Would you like me to stay on my own? Can't believe I'm saying that. Do you know that? Oh, what just flashed?
I reckon that must be the light down the middle.
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I'm not sure I want to now. You weren't supposed to agree with me. All right, so you want me to stay on my own. Are you going to be nice to me, though? All right, well, I'll stay. Your phone will be done. Why don't you just do... Fuck.
Yeah, so if I take...
Well, I was thinking... That's a bit close.
Yeah, don't do my nostrils.
Where is the cell anyway from here?
Just through there.
Okay, so you're going to be close. Now, there's only me here now. Are you all right if you talk to me? Somebody was lighting all the lights up earlier. And we first came back in and the others left. I'm going to put something on you might be able to talk through. And put what we call, it's called Ghost Tube Box. I'm just wondering if you can talk to us through this. Let that run. Who is it? My name is, sorry, that's very rude of me. My name's Alison. I'd love to talk to you. I'm going to record this. Oh, what was that? Sorry, I missed. I don't know what went off then. So you can talk in several ways.
Association.
You could maybe talk to me through this. Just trying to find out where my camera is. Leave the room? I'd rather not leave the room.
I'm here.
I thought you wanted me to stay because when we finished and we came in here, you were really, really active with the lights. Oh, made me jump then. That's the wind. So outside you can hear dogs. We're obviously in the city, in the town. All right, well, if you're not going to play with the lights, then I gather there isn't anybody here anymore. No? What if I turn the light down? What if I turn this light down? You were doing things when the light wasn't on. Hang on. There we go. Now it's nice and dark. I heard you prefer talking to men in the hospital. Is that men and women? That's true, you do like men? Good to talk. Good to talk? What about lady to lady? Are you a man? Can you tell me if you're... If you want to light the lights up as a yes and no, that's fine. Are you a man? Yes. In which case, do you enjoy talking to women? Bit strange noises all around me then. I'd like you to come and keep me company here. Otherwise I feel a bit lonely on my own. Oh, thank you. That was the lights just then. If there is the gentleman here, are you able to give me your name? I feel very, very rude when I can't talk to somebody and call them by their name. Yes. Oh, thank you. That's the lights just lighting up again, guys. You gonna say goodbye? Yeah, all right. So we're going to go up from this area and we're going to move. Oh, it likes your hair, Cat.
Oh, it just said...
What did it say? What did it say?
It just said... Oh dear. Tub hair. It's all about the tubby ones. He likes the tubby hair. Very good. Truth hurts, love. Truth hurts. All right, so I'm sitting down because I can't walk anymore. And we're good. Oh, just doing. We are. This used to be an open area, and this is where they used to. It was like the punishment, but it wasn't that hard, was it?
It was like the workyard, was it?
The workyard, yeah. So they had to sort out wall here.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like some places where they were made to break rocks and that sort of thing. So this is where we are. So we just thought we would come, have a go, see if anything happens.
See what eventuates.
Yeah, we've got lots of equipment, including Amy's. We've pinched Amy's equipment.
We have. Amy has gone off to help Ryan do some filming.
Yeah, so we nicked her equipment.
And so we stole her equipment. She's probably wondering where she is.
She probably is. She's probably wondering, where's my equipment gone? Amy, see you, love. Okay. All right, so if there's anybody here, we've told you our names. So it's Alison and Cag. Can you tell me what your name is, please?
I'm just wondering if there is anybody here. Oh, EDI's been flashing like crazy and we've been ignoring it. I'm just wondering if there is anybody here Can you tell me, were you here during the butter factory? Or when it was a jail?
Alright, so.
Were you a man?
Oh,
What was that bang?
that was the strip just lit up.
Well, there was a bang at the same time.
I don't know. I don't know what the bang was. But that went off. Alright, so if you were here when it was a jail, and what did you used to have to sort it out in this area here? What did you have to do? That footsteps.
Were you a man?
Was that just the banging noise?
I don't know. Were you a man? That was before that. Were you a man?
Did you sound like footsteps?
I don't think it was that bang. Because there was a bang, and that bang hasn't happened there.
That's footsteps. Isn't it?
I can't hear it.
You can't hear it. You're as deaf as a post.
Were you a man?
Okay, can I just tell you guys, Alison is as deaf
That was
as
the,
a post lately.
All right, let's go.
Come off again. That
Is it?
light switch off. Well, I heard footsteps. I don't know about Alison, but I heard footsteps. Just saying. All right. But it's interesting how we had that noise the other night, and to me it was so blatantly obvious, and you just couldn't hear anything, could you?
No.
Okay. Okay, is anybody here? If you want to talk to us, could you use this voice, please?
Yes.
Out. I heard out again.
Why do you want us to leave?
Two people.
Which is
Two people. Yeah. You're right.
I thought that just said tart. Band. Hear that? What's that? Sound like a door going behind us. I hear footsteps. Somebody's creeping in.
Oh.
I was expecting you to come from that door. Hello.
Hello.
How's things going?
Yeah.
Are you doing a patron at the moment?
Oh, light, you just missed the lights.
Don't put the camera on me, put it over there.
Well,
Just do the Patreon now.
Patron video, how's
Yeah.
it going? Caught anything cool?
not really. What's been happening over the other way?
The laundry was a bit quiet, so we're moving back into the night room now because we're getting stuff there. Oh, it's good that we I'm glad we had a good session, the HH session, though. So even if things have quieted down now, at least
Yeah.
we had that. So
Yeah.
Well, we're just going to do an Estes and then we'll clear out of here. And then we might call it a night for us.
cool.
Yeah, can find the.
So you're okay if I steal the flashy lights?
Go
then?
for it.
Sorry, patrons, we're stealing them.
You're stealing your own lights back.
That's disgusting, stealing their own stuff.
It is.
Do you guys, the patrons, do you guys like the gadgets? Are you guys going to hang around and do a bit more? Or?
Yeah, we'll do Nesties now.
Right, have fun.
All right. Time for Nesties.
All right, so if there's anybody here, as I said, I like to talk to people with their names. So can you give me your name, please?
Okay, so it sounds like somebody's trying to say dog, and they said it twice now.
Dog? Well, we had a dog. It was very noisy.
Matt.
Is your name Matt? Just trying to get the camera. Sorry,
Oh,
girl.
you're an idiot.
Why would Cag laugh at that, I wonder?
Dead.
Your dog?
Okay, it's just said TWAT.
Oh, twat. There's no need to be rude.
Rest.
There's no need to be rude. Do you not like having women in here?
Guess what?
Guess what?
2.
There's 2 women. Do you not like having women? I thought you liked women in here. Chat to. Oh, what the hell? Alright, so now we're in darkness, guys. The light just went out. I have no other torch either.
Sad thing.
Now it's dark. Do you want to
We
go?
might.
Are you a prisoner here? Did anybody?
Okay, so
All right,
wife has just come out with Ray.
Did anybody hear that male moan then?
Poor thing.
Who's your overseer? What the hell? That was just to the side of me here. That wasn't wind.
He absolutely.
Yeah, that was not. That was different.
Oh, anything?
No, not from you as much.
Okay.
Some weird noises in here though.
Oh, really?
We heard a male groan or moan.
Oh, really?
Then you can hear the wind, you can hear the squeaking, but then there was this real banging, and you might notice the light went out, by the way.
Yeah, that has gone out.
Do you want me to go on, Cag?
Yeah.
If it makes a difference, see if he'll talk to me.
All right. Okay, so if you can hear me. Can you
Hear me.
Oh my God. I can hear you. Is there anything you want to tell me?
Thank you.
No problem. Can you whistle for me? I can't whistle very well. Let me try.
Living in this town.
So you were living in this town? Alison sounds very strange, doesn't she? She doesn't sound herself.
Ghost.
13%. Oh, ghost. Okay. Did you steal?
Rattle.
Nothing?
No. Oh, apart from, what was the very beginning, guys? I said something, and you repeated what I'd said.
Ah, okay.
If I could remember what it was, I would have told you.
Okay. Well, thank you, guys. We'll let you go now. You can go and go to bed where you should be at this time of night. And we're going to kick on and keep investigating. So we will see you soon. If you're ever down Kilmore, don't forget to call in at the Kilmore Gaol. Actually, it is a cafe as well, so definitely come in and spend some time here. All right. And I just want to say thank you to Alle and thank you to Jacquie for having arranged this. They do the night tours here, so if you want to hire Kilmore Gaol and do some investigation, then get in touch with Jacquie and Alle, and I'm sure they'll arrange something for you. We'll put the link up anyway. the end of this. So, all right. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Catch you later.
Bye. Take care.